Hey friendos, my name is Nez and welcome to Call of the Sea, an adventure puzzle game where we'll play as an adventurer called by, the sea. Yeah, as usual, this flew under our radar last year and, well, apparently it's Lovecraftian. What sorts of mysteries or abstract puzzles will we encounter, friendos? Let's find out. New game. Okay, English, subtitles, start.
What was that? What are those voices?
This is definitely a Lovecraftian game. Yes sirree, prologue, a family heirloom. Wait, where the hell are we? Why are we underwater? We're swimming! We're in a scuba diving suit. Why are we here? And what kind of, ooh, an eerie temple with some fishmen.
Where am I?
I don't know, why are you even here? And, we are not in our wetsuit anymore, what the fuck? Can we swim faster? Hello, fishmen of the sea! Please tell us why we're here.
I know this place. I've been here before.
Have we? It seems like we've been here only once, which is now. Tell us, why are we here? Hello? Anybody?
I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here.
Okay. Just give us some more exposition so we could make sense of everything, please.
These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again.
Well, it's technically swimming.
I need to get out. The voices are calling me.
That's a fancy chair. Do we just, why is it spinning around? Hello?
My old music box. It's broken.
Music
I
box.
have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to...
Okay.
Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease.
Uh-huh.
If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
Yeah, thanks, Captain. We were kind of monologuing to ourselves as if there was an audience
All
to
right.
monologue to.
Time to gather my things.
The writing in this game is kind of on the nose. I bet this woman's just gonna exposit all the things we need to know because she's gonna be the only character we play as or interact with. Okay, hello.
I think I've overpacked.
No shit. Ah, some dresses. Can we choose?
What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip?
You brought them for an adventure. Hello? Gloves? Can we wear these fancy gloves? What's wrong with your
Cover up
hands?
my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
I mean, what's wrong with it in the first place?
I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase.
Read, play.
I received a mysterious
Suitcase. Where? Suitcase? Do we just go outside?
I've still got to pack up a few more things.
This thing? Can we crouch? No? In this?
Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down.
So we need to go find your journal, which is where? Journal? Aha! My diary, 1934.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
Okay, we have your full name. Check to open journal. Curious things from my journey. Nora, remember this. 506. Okay. Do we click notes, log? November 1, 1934. That is a lot of reading, but okay. I've finally arrived in Tahiti. Finding information about Henry's expedition is turning out to be tough. Now to Ho. I think I must have walked all over Papiti asking about them, but nobody seems to know anything. About that place, 74 miles east of Tahiti, some locals have mentioned an island, but they won't say anything else about it. It's like they think the place is cursed. I met an English sailor, Captain Hodgson. He knew some of the crew members of the Lady Shannon, a whaler. Apparently, the ship took an American expedition to the island east of Tahiti. According to Hodgson, it's been months since he last saw the Lady Shannon and its crew. Like every good sailor, the captain is superstitious. Do you think I'm mad? I'm not going to risk the lives of my crew by going to that cursed island, he said. November 4, 1934. After 3 days of begging, I've managed to convince Captain Hodgson to take me close to the island. Save your money, Mrs. Everhart. Leaving me alone will be payment enough. I think there's a sweet, tender heart inside that grumpy old sailor. Sure. What about log? Notes? 506. Is that it? 506. How do we turn you? Like this? 506. Open. Open. Hello? Why won't it? Ah, there we go.
It's open.
Yes, we can see that.
This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home.
The fuck is this? Tick? Is that our husband? Are we out here looking for our husband?
Everhart. My husband, my partner, and my dear old pal.
Maybe we should stop asking rhetorical questions, because the game is obviously gonna explain it to us. Yes, we need to find him in big, bold letters. I swear, puzzle games and over-explaining things. Ah, that's the island.
In one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
Well, we got an artiste. And that should be it. Time to leave. Pull this thing.
I've still got to pack up a few more things.
What do you mean a few more things? What else?
I think I've overpacked.
Do we grab this cane?
It's a relief that I don't need it to walk anymore.
Do we wash our face?
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want.
Tahiti. What else do we get? This book?
After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture.
Typical white colonialist reads one book about other cultures and thinks they know everything. Anyway, what else do we need? Do we take that? No. What else do we need? Not that. This? Your
I'd
prepaid
always dreamed of
number.
traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry.
No? Do we go back to sleep? Anything by here? I think that's everything, right? Or unless we take this. Wait, hidden information. Rotate?
A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. And some enigmatic instructions.
Wait, you brought that? And you only found out about it now on the boat? Take? Well, we have a key. Do we get out now?
Okay, Nora.
We're all
From here on
set,
out,
man.
you're on your
The
own.
motorboat is ready.
Yeah, we're going on an adventure to save our husband and shit from some sort of Lovecraftian calling.
Be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads.
Did he get called by Cthulhu? I think he got called by Cthulhu.
We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
It's either we die or we find him.
Please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it.
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hudson.
Thank you, Captain, for being slightly crazy enough to bring us over to this accursed island. Chapter 1, 14 miles east of Tahiti.
Well, here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be.
Supposed to be, quote unquote.
You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, old pal? What did you find?
He found remnants of the old world or something he shouldn't have.
Led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there to this place. An island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name.
I'll call it Chungus.
Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about?
I mean, it looks exactly like it.
This can't be a coincidence.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Call of the Sea. Out there in big, bold letters. It's as if this island was calling to you, wowee. Also, the water looks so shiny. Can we ask the locals if they found anything about our husband? Are there even any locals? Can we ask the fish people?
Breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why?
Why? It's in the fucking middle of nowhere. What do you mean, why?
There's definitely something strange about this place.
Oh my god, this protagonist will not stop talking. Okay, there we go. We park. Hey, is that a snail or a shell? Can we get off? How did the captain even think we'd survive on our own?
Okay, Harry. Let's see if I can find any trace of... I'll leave my things in the boat until I find somewhere to camp.
Uh-huh, it looks like people were here. Can we run? Do we just walk?
So somebody was on this island recently.
Uh-huh.
A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too.
Anything about her husband? Hey!
Well, that's a vivo, a flute that the Polynesians play with their nose.
Now... Really, we can't run? This is as fast as we could go? Hello? We can't even crouch? Okay, where do we go? Hold up. I'm checking the options. Controls? Can we even run? Bindings? Run, left shift. I tried to press left shift, we're not running. Does the run not work? Or do we just walk around for now? We'll get taught how to run later.
I feel quite good.
Or about
I
now.
dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
Yeah, no shit. What the hell is this? Hello there,
These wooden
mysterious.
figures are called Unu. This seems to be telling a story.
Okay. Unu. 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 Oh no. Looks like a puzzle. Darn all these puzzles! Who designed them on this godforsaken island? Jonathan Blow? They seem to be everywhere. What's this? It's a rock. Fancy. And there's another rock.
Clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island.
Hello? Anybody here? Hey! Hello, hello.
This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key.
How very
Who
convenient.
painted? So whoever sent me this key was here.
You think it wasn't your husband? The hell's this? There's that thing. I think it's under the rock. Maybe? It's behind the rock.
This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt. A carving tool.
No shit. How do we get
From what I've
inside?
read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
How would we know? Okay. Nora! Someone fucking carved out Nora for us! Just for us!
What? Someone carved my name in the back of this Unu.
And I suppose you're gonna say the Polynesians don't speak English. Who could have done this? Hold up. We need to go behind one of these rocks. There must be a way through. This thing. Aha! Hello, hello. Yes, hi. What's this?
Look what's hidden here.
Okay, what is it? I don't know what that is. Hello? We got a thingy. Where do we place said thingy? Any hint? Okay, we got the thing. What do we use the thing for? Thing. Thing, thing, thing. Ah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Does that work? Can we go in? Do we pull this? Ah, there we go.
That did something.
Wow, fancy.
It works.
What kind of psychopath made all of this just for us?
This may be the first time I trespass a private property.
Private
My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
Private property? You're on a fucking island in the middle of nowhere. Really? Hello? Woo. Hey.
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here.
Harry!
You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go?
They might have been eaten by fish people. Port de Pepite.
Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
Yeah, that's the boat they were fucking on. We don't need to check the journal to know that. Hello? The hell's
A
this?
mechanical bridge? That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions either.
Yes! It's definitely not the work of the Polynesians. No, it was aliens. Aliens, I say. The hell's this?
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier. The
Slot
Polynesian
machines?
version.
How do we... What? There must be a code, right? Oh my god. It's another code puzzle. Okay, okay. Need to go find some hints. Hello? Anybody around that could give us hints to the puzzle so we
It's
could
been
cross?
years since I took such a long walk. This
Yep.
fresh air
What?
is doing me wonders.
Long walk? You're in the fucking jungle, lady. Holy shit. There could be tigers here. Long walk? You're just having a stroll,
It
aren't you?
is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
Hello? Anybody? Fish people? Fish people? The hell's this?
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Oh. Okay, it's a crown. It's a crown. What about the crown? So I guess that's one symbol. How do we know where it goes? 4. Oh, okay. 4. Or is that 1? 1 is crown? Okay, I think. 1 is crown.
Now that
Hello?
I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
And then we have another one over here.
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
It's a triangle. It's 5. Triangle's 5. Hey, a hook.
A bonefish hook.
Is it magical? Will Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson come out and say, "You're welcome"? I forgot how that song went. But let's move on. So crown is 1. Triangle's 5. Anybody else? Hello? This is getting spoopy. Whoa, there's a bunch more over here. Wow, that's a lot more.
This is
God
so
damn.
Beautiful.
Oh my, yes.
What
Oh,
are
look at the
these birds
parrots.
called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets.
Why are there so many of them? And holy shit. That's a lot of symbols. Are we gonna remember all that? Holy shit. I don't think I can remember all this. Can we check our notes? Okay, so crown, fishes, triangles? So crown is sun, fish is triangle, I guess? What? Brass key, yeah, got that. Any other clue? Clue. No? Can we interact with any of you? Hey!
There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this unu. I'll draw the symbol in my journal.
That is one more. Okay. Anything over here? No. Anything down here? Hey! I see a barrel! Barrel! Barrel? There's a barrel over there! No, we cannot go near it. Okay, fine. Be that way. What about this door? Can we open it?
A shortcut. That's convenient.
Ah, yes, a shortcut. We're back here. So we have 3. What else do we need? There's another cave over here. Cave, what's inside the cave? This seems very, very spoopy. Hello? Hello? Ah, hey!
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in
Okay.
handy.
So what do we have? We have 4. And we need 1 more maybe. I see, I see. That seems to be it for now. Do we need 5? I think we need 5. Well, whoever set up all these puzzles, I think they apparently thought that, hey, let's not make it too hard for the beginning puzzle, and then
Henry
make
said
sure
that
that
it would be
the
the end
and
of
then
the
make
world
sure
to
that the
find
adventurer
Joe.
that comes here doesn't,
By
you
the
know,
looks of it.
have trouble solving it.
He wasn't lying. We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth.
Yeah, we could reminisce about your romance later on. But for now, we need 1 more. I think we could solve it just on our own, right? We could just guess the final one. Unless there's 1 more that we haven't seen. Is there a place we haven't explored? We went through here, we went to the swamp. We encountered this thing. Have we encountered this? No, we have not. There we go.
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
And that's it. Okay, that's it. Now let's head back, and how do we solve this puzzle? Puzzle, 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 puzzle. Okay, how do we get through? Let's check our notes. So mountains, crown, fish, waves, and then lorikeet. Yes, that's it. How do we interact? So mountains, crown, fish, wait, what? Lorikeet is over here, and then waves. What are waves again? Waves. Does that work? No? Waves? No? What? Oh, okay, wait. This was right. Why doesn't this work? Why won't you work? I don't get it. I do not get it. Huh. Is there something we're missing? I think the spokes on the boards were important, so let's try to remember all of those. What was the first again? Crowns, right? So the first was crowns. I'm trying to remember this from memory. And then number 5 is the fish. The fish. The waves were 4. So that's right. And then the mountains, I think, were 3. And then the fish should be, the bird should be right there.
Well, I guess I hit the
Aha! First try, motherfuckers!
That's my ticket across the river then.
Big IQ plays. Absolute galaxy brain play by us.
Steady now.
Hello? Husbando? Husbando, wherefore art thou, husbando? It's getting kinda dark and scary, whoa.
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
Chapter 2! Okie dokie! So, looks like we're way deeper in the jungle now, friendos. We need to go find our lost husbando. Apparently he was called by something in the sea. The call of the sea, if you will. So far, the puzzles have been, kinda easy. Hopefully it gets more complex later on, and the main protagonist, Nora, she keeps her annoying expositing to a minimum. But anyway, if you friendos enjoyed this first episode of Call of the Sea, leave your comments down below, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to always stay up to date with our videos. Also consider becoming our patron or YouTube member to help support the channel. Until our next episode of Call of the Sea, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye friendos!